almost as good as the operation at Harper. It did the same thing to me. Put things on here and put things in there.
Here's a book called A People's Epic by Walter L. Field. The author of this book is our guest on the morning show. Mr. Field, welcome to the show. This is a very, very unusual book. I'm thinking right now I should tell the audience how it's unusual, but why not ask you, the author, how it's unusual?
Well, the fact that this book is a history written in rhyme makes it unusual.
It's unusual, too, that it covers quite effectively 4,000 years of the history of the Jews. We should not judge a book by the cover, but I can't keep from remarking at what a handsome job of printing and publishing the book itself is. The printing and a couple of pictures which look like woodcuts, the whole thing itself. Now, where did the idea for this begin?
I wanted to write a brief history of the Jews. In fact, I wanted to write 4,000 years in 40 pages. And that's how it began.
You didn't quite make the 40 pages.
No, it took 42 pages.
It's done in rhyme, too, as you've indicated. Was there a special reason for that?
Yes. In writing, verse is the briefest for telling a story. And, of course, rhyme is a great mnemonic aid for memory. And I wanted to accomplish both.
You make several references in the notes to this that you want it to be read to youngsters. You want youngsters to read it, I suspect, more than anyone else. Would that be true?
To a certain extent, it is a good book to discuss. It's a reference book. It leads one into Jewish history at large. It's more easy to approach Jewish history through this book.
Mm-hmm. Yes, I believe it would, from the brief portions I have read. You are not, by trade, a writer, are you?
No, I'm not a writer. I'm a paint manufacturer, Mr. Murphy.
Mm-hmm. But you have also done some other writing.
Yes, I have written another book. It was published in 1954.
Mm-hmm. Of what?
Verse, built on the basis of tercet, the same way as this book, and it's known as More Truth Than Poetry.
Mm-hmm. It's a good title. Are you currently working on another book or poetry? Do you write regularly, in other words?
Yes, I do. I continue to write, but I have no particular project in mind.
Mm-hmm. One of the interesting things about your organization of this book is the significance of the number 7 as it reappears in several ways throughout the book. I think our audience would like to know why.
Well, 7 is symbolic to many religious groups, and particularly the Jews. In the Bible, it tells how God asked Noah to include 7 of each female and male species into the ark.
Mm-hmm.
And then, of course, we have the oldest religious symbol, the menorah. That's a 7-branch candelabra.
Mm-hmm.
There's also the story about Pharaoh's 7 fat and lean cows. And if not for the Jewish lad Joseph, the Egyptians might have perished from hunger.
Mm-hmm.
At least that's what the Bible says.
You have one chapter that is by way of a partial summary, at least. Would you read this for us?
Be glad to. Israel's chosen destiny. Jews were destined a trail to blaze, 10 commandments on stone to phrase, lead men out of the idle maze. The greatest truth to humankind, one God, they were first to find. Laws of equal justice they designed. Arresting with a Sabbath air, they were first to declare a grand gift for the world to share. Love thy neighbor, a Torah decree, slaves, Judeans were first to free. Jews fought and bled for liberty. As healers to the human race, Jews hold an honorable place. They are in front, setting the pace. In every field of human thought, they pioneered and knowledge sought. To savages, morals they taught. The Jews will always work and strive, progress and freedom to keep alive, that justice and truth forever survive.
Thank you very much, Mr. Field, for being our guest in the morning show. I'm happy to have had a chance to call to your attention A People's Epic by Walter L. Field. Now let's return to our feature.